I've noticed now as I'm getting older that I've become a lot more aware of death, and as well my own parents' immortality, and thinking about, they're not going to be here at some point in the future. And I don't know whether that's just a natural thing, once you hit a certain age. I've just turned 29 a few days ago, and I find myself now, my mind goes to that place. It goes to that place where I'm thinking about it, and I'm almost preparing myself for that day, because it's going to come eventually.
Good.
Right?
I say good. I'm glad you are.
It's gonna come, and what I want to know is that a natural thing to happen? Should that be happening, or is there something that I'm ignoring, perhaps in myself? Or
No.
What do you say? Did you go through something similar?
I do all the time. Again, with myself, doing the job I do, when I'm in the hearse every day, I see a coffin behind me, I'm aware one day that's going to be me. But I don't see that as morbid. Oh, glad you do that. I'm like, wow, I feel like the front end of life. I feel like literally so alive, and I'm so in tune with life. I'm totally awake. I want to squeeze every ounce out of life. So for the fact that you're thinking about the life of your parents, and actually, sadly, that one day they're going to die, my answer to you is I'm pleased you are thinking about it, because when you see them, guess what? That hug means a bit more.
Honestly, John, it's hit me in some respects. We've got young kids now. Not me, but my sister. She's got a daughter and a son. And when I see my dad playing with them, and I just I sit back and I observe it, and that really gets me, and I feel so grateful that my nephew now gets to experience my dad as I did, when I was a kid. It just gets the wheels turning, and it's so powerful. It's so powerful. It makes me appreciate my dad and my parents, especially my mother.
So Reese, I'll take it to another level for you, Reese. This is where I'm at in my head with death. Okay, I can actually picture. I can take myself to my deathbed. I can take myself there. The sound of the hospital equipment all around me, with my children around me, thinking he hasn't got. I can hear their voices around my bed. I can feel my wife's presence there. I can feel the love in the room. I can feel them all sort of making sure I'm okay. I can actually take myself to that point. And then what I can do then is shift it, and then I come back around. I'm like, right, let's go. I've got so much to do. I'm so excited about life. So people say to me, "Oh, that's morbid." Honestly, I am living. I've got so many opportunities, so many projects, like a book being released this year about grief, a website tool to help you put your wishes down, and actually just the basics of how to take care of people who die here, and actually how we take care of the deceased when no one's watching, like that true care, how we look after their families who come into our care, how I give children a voice and say your voice matters, and actually show them, and it's because I can see the end game. I can see the end game. I can see it. I can feel it. So for me, I don't see that as morbid. The chains are off. It's true liberation here. I'm truly living. Honestly, it's great. It's wonderful.
It sounds like you're very, very free, mate. You've come to terms with it. You've come to peace with it. It's like you're not frightened of it whatsoever. In fact, you're actively embracing it.
100%. 100%. I want to high five my lads. I want to grab their hands, say, as I'm literally, and I want to say, lads, go and smash it, boys. It's been an absolute ride. Go and smash it. Live properly. And honestly, it's, for anybody who argues this with me, please contact me. Tell me I'm wrong. I'd love to talk to you, because I would love to know your mindset and how I'm so wrong. I would love to know about it, because as I say, it's true for me. It's true liberation. It's properly living.
It sounds like it, because what we're sort of really dealing with here is relinquishing fear. That's all we're doing. We're letting go of that fear.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily have to believe in the afterlife or anything like that. You just need to be comfortable with the idea that one day I'm not going to be here, and that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. And actually, what's great is, whilst I'm here, let's do some great things. Let's love people properly. Let's be really kind to people. Let's try and make the world a bit better whilst you're here. You know, if it's a small amount, if it's a big amount, whatever you can do to make it a bit better. Happy days. You know, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful?
Of course.